Howdy, howdy, all y'all. It's time for cake. I've been a little bit busy here. I've been messing around. I haven't done too much expansion, but just as a quick look here, got 3 things planted for wheat, and that's all to grow seeds for Botania. Because right now, I'm getting enough apples to stay fed. I put this over the water there, and replaced these blocks with stairs so I don't have to hop down. Went through and put slabs all over the bottom so I don't lose my dirt, and just kind of prettied things up, made things a little more reasonable. Moved this to, oh, by the way, I noticed this. You see this? Now I guess this is just a 110 Tinker's Construct thing, but everything you put on the tables, isn't that awesome? That's awesome. Now, they still don't have a quick empty out the table button, which would be nice, but, I can deal. It's alright. We've had a few trees come and go, and I have cooked up some stone, because I know for Botania I'm going to need it. So I got a fair bit of charcoal running, but the wheat is not growing so fast. I've only harvested 9 wheat this whole time, and I've only gotten 8 seeds more than those 3. But, that's enough to get us started on Botania. So we're going to go ahead and do that. But I wanted to talk about, where is it? There it is. This. This is the New Beginnings book. And where's the first page? Welcome. Here we go. So we got this terrain crystal thing here, which is just a little bit highlighted. It's the first image in the book, right next to Botania flowers. They got some links here, forums. It's still kind of in progress, so they got a bug report. And I'm not sure what a Discord community is, but okay. And, I might be down here sooner or later. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Found out you can actually make stuff using stone rods. So I could have, in theory, made a stone pickaxe, but I still would have needed to grow a tree because you got to have that 3x3. Got to have that crafting table. Been through all this. I knew about this because, hey, I've already done Garden of Glass, and those of you who have been with me a while may remember it. And that's actually going to change some things right now. I was originally thinking, I'm going to do my pure daisy. I'm going to make some pumpkins. I got pumpkin seeds here somewhere when I was breaking up the grass to get seeds, pumpkin seeds. And I figured, I'll get that, get some blazes going, get the whole obsidian train rolling, get into the nether, get some soul sand, turn it to real sand, yada 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 yada, the whole thing. But I've done Botania. I've done Garden of Glass. So we're gonna do this. I mean, we're gonna do it, but I'm not gonna be so, it's not the premiere here. So it's gonna be a core element of this, but I'm not gonna focus purely on that. There's some things we gotta do. We gotta get our orchid rolling, for example. But you look at this, and we gotta get the Gaia spirit going so we can get to the end. But look at this thing. This is amazing. This is just amazing. And it takes golds. Once again, gotta get the orchid going. Can't do spruce wood till I've been to the nether. Gotta have that alchemical widget to go underneath the mana pool. But it's got this, okay, this one's for coniferous forest. Now if we go here, look at this. I had done a search on that terrain. You can do plains. Well, I'm in plains. That's no help. But hey, you can do plains. You can do nether. Of course, you got to go to the nether first. Desert. Well, there's a way to get cactus. We just got to get some slime going and get that transmutation thing going. Mesa, clay, once again cactus. Mushroom, I'm not 100% sure how to go about that one. I think maybe if I can get a small mushroom by bone meal in the grass, then it can turn large by bone meal in it. That's a vanilla thing, and it's been a long time. For the end, you're going to have to kill some Endermen. Which reminds me, I should probably get a mob farm going, because the whole fell pumpkin thing, those puppies need all the mob drops. That's how you make them. But look at this. Taiga, Podzol. Alright, we can do that. There's ways. Ice spikes planes. Look at that. You can just make your own ice spike plane and get the packed ice to build stuff with. We can make jungle from melon seeds. We can make swampland, a little bit of clay and slime. Cherry blossom, pink dye. Okay, not quite sure. I think maybe if I can use the Botania pink dye, I'll be good. But I'm not sure I can. Origin Island, couple grass block. Gonna need a silk touch pick. There's a way to make that in Botania if I remember right. Mystic Grove, glowstone and redstone. So that takes us to the nether again. Flower field. Well, I don't have any of those yet. Flower Island. Maybe I could do this by, bone meal in the grass. Gotta get that mob farm happening. Lavender fields. Look at this craziness. Orchard. Just apples and oak wood. I could do that right now if I had a block of gold. Seasonal forest. More oak leaves. More oak wood. Yeah, interesting. Maple wood. Made with oak. I'm not sure how that works exactly. Bamboo forest don't seem to work. Maybe it's disabled. Coniferous takes spruce wood. Can do that with transmutation. Man, I was kind of hoping this was going to be ocean. It's ominous wood, and it's ender pearl and glowstone. So this got a bunch of biomes of plenty stuff here. Sacred springs, oak wood and oak leaves. So all these need that block of gold. So we got to get Botania rolling. We got to get the orchid going. It's the thing to do. But just amazing. Just amazing. So we're going to start off. We got our petals. And I need to make some bowls. Let me see here. Yes. How fortunate that I have 3. Keeping stuff aside. Whoops. Now the fun thing here, since we're in Garden of Glass, is that we can do this. Look at that. Bowl of water. And why do I care? It's not a bucket, but, it'll do. So we got some cobblestone slabs left over from when I was wallpapering the underside so none of the dirt would fall through. Do that. Oh yeah, I'm gonna need to get another flower. What have I got a lot of? I got a lot of brown, got a lot of lime. Well, those are both potentially useful. Let's go with lime for now. Oh, right. Break it into petals. Here we go. Here we go. Boom. Petal Apothecary. So, now that I've got that, set you up right here. I've always wondered, this seems a little high to me. I don't know. It's like you're working at this thing that's right up to shoulder height. I mean, look high. Yep, busy here. And maybe if it was a little bit lower. But that's just me. That's just me bobbling about aesthetics. We're going to dump all 4 white petals in there. And it's showing us they're all in there. And then we're going to just drop a seed in. And voila, we have our pure daisy. And what I'm going to do with that, put it right here. And we've got oak wood in the inventory, so let's get started with that. Now this will take about a minute. You see all the oak wood is starting to sparkle. In about a minute we're going to have hello. So we got more oak wood. That's always nice. Oh, one other thing I've been noticing. I don't have moss on these tinker tools, but it seems like they regenerate. I mean, I've used this stone pickaxe a few times to pick stuff where I put the block in the wrong place, and it's at full health. Haven't used it in a little bit. And I've used that axe on quite a few trees. I've probably gone through a couple stacks of wood by now. And yet that axe is nearly at full health. And I'm wondering, I think just a second ago before I started wailing on this tree, I think it may have been at full health. Where is 121 or 128? 120 or 128. Yeah, see, I'm sure I've cut down more than 8 things with that. But, I don't know. 121. See, it's healing. Now, of course, this is going to take it down again. But, hey. Didn't make it, so I couldn't use it. Alright, so let's get out some stone. And set that up. Alright. Same deal. Come back to it in about a minute. Nothing cooking right now. Got our Livingwood. Now, Garden of Glass, I'm pretty sure I don't need gold for mana spreader. So let me double check that. Nope, I do not need gold. So we're going to say goodbye to that last little bit of lime. And there is our first mana spreader. And as soon as this stuff gets done, we're going to have us a mana pool. And come to think of it, I need flowers. So I'm going to get a couple of yellow flowers and a blue flower. That's an orange flower. Blue flower, and no, I do need an orange flower, I think. Let me double check this. I haven't started out in a little while. Daybloom, Daybloom. 2 yellow, 1 orange, 1 blue. Yep, okay, we're good. We're good. So let's just pull all the petals off them. We're just going to make a couple of these puppies here. Whoop. Yeah, so now we got all the Livingrock we're going to need for our first step. And I'm going to put down some more of this because we're going to need some more wood in a second here. Fortunately, it makes stuff quick. I don't need to be carrying all them other bowls around. You know, I should have set my pedestal up next to the water. That would have been the smart thing to do. Yeah. So 2 yellow, 1 orange, 1 blue, 1 seed, and 2 yellow, 1 orange, 1 blue, and 1 seed. And you can right click with an empty hand as soon as this is filled up again, but since I was just doing 2 flowers, there wasn't much point to it. I'm going to move this thing before I forget. There we go. Okay, and that's still happening. Let's see how much this is healed. Yeah, 116. But you watch. If I don't do anything with that pickaxe for a while, it's going to be just fine. And I'm not sure why that is. It seems like that's kind of doing away with the need for having the whole... you know, you used to have to kind of go find dungeons and stuff to make moss to be sure that you had your self-healing tools. That was a big point in Tinker's Construct, at least in my opinion. But whatever, I'm not going to complain if it fixes itself when I'm not looking. Just seems a little odd. Do we have moss balls anymore? Oh, hey, that's another thing. You used to have to search. You used to have to delete one at a time. You can select all, or you can do home, and you can go back and forth. They finally made it work like proper keyboard input should work, so that's a cool thing. I don't see moss, so I guess maybe all Tinker's Construct tools do repair themselves now. Yeah, that thing's repairing itself. You know, I use that mattock to hoe the ground. I also did a little digging with it when I wasn't paying attention, a little wood chopping, and it still seems to be fine. Okay, I'm going to put down some more stone. Now we got what it takes. Whoops. I need to break up something else. Okay, I've got 5 of that, 6 of you. Let's use a brown one. I'm going to have an ugly stick. What I need I need a wand. And gotta have a wand to direct things in Botania here. And you can pick the petal colors on your wand, but since mostly I've got brown right now, I'm going to have an ugly stick. Now that we got that out of the way, come over here, and I'm just going to set that there, and I don't know, let's put a block there. Let's put our mana spreader there. Okay. And we're going to take our wand to the forest, which is already in bind mode. That's nice. They used to appear into other mode. I forget what it was. And put down our Dayblooms. And that is all we should have to do. Because, yeah, they're already focusing on it. It's the only mana spreader in town. What we're doing is we're leveraging our way up to being able to run a thing called an orchid. And I should check and see if I've got the requisite things to make that. Let me see here real quick. Orchid. There we are. 2 gray, 2 yellow, 2 green, 2 red. Alright, I got gray. I got 1 green. I got red. I don't have any yellow. Okay. That's a problem. I don't have any hello tree. I don't have any of the little I don't have any of the fertilizer stuff anymore. Where's this at? 108, 128. I mean, it's not like it's a bad thing if I move it. If I use it too much for it to repair itself, it's made out of stone. That's another thing. Didn't used to be you could use stone to make Tinker's Construct tools, so okay, I'm not complaining about that. I just launched right into it and went, oh, it lets me make it out of stone, let's do that thing. So y'all pardon me while I tear down a tree or two here. Alright, we're getting a little bit of mana in there. That's a good thing. And there's another tree. Alright, well that one's above eye level. I'm not going to mess with it too much. Okay. I should be able to make fertilizer. I can from any kind of powder. Or from yellow dye or red dye. I need bone meal either way. I already used up all my living root. That was not a good decision, I'm thinking. Well, let's see here. If I gotta have bone meal, I guess I'll go get some bone meal. Let's take some cobble. Let's take some slabs. Let's take, not stone. We'll take some cobble, more cobble. And, you know, I'm going to make some fence, because fence is a good thing. Skyblock setting. It's 18. Alright, so I want to be about 2 chunks away. A little more than 2 chunks away, I think, to make a mob farm. So that's 32. So let's try 18. That's not even half what I need. 42. So I need a stack. That's what I need. All right, so that's going to give me 30. That's a little much. That's 60. Well, that's 30 and 30. That's probably enough. I'm going to take one more just for the sake of it. And the other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make a fair bit of slab there. Let's take that. We'll go ahead, get ourselves another thing. And I'm gonna go. Let's do. Well, that's tree farm. Well, oops, didn't mean to do that. Oh heck, it broke both of them. All right, well, be more careful. So if I get this down to about 30, I think I'll have gone far enough. So that's 13. So 19 more. Yeah. So when I get to 30, I'll be good. And I'm using slabs. I'm putting them on the lower side of the block, and that way I do not have to worry about stuff spawning on this out here. That feels like it ought to be enough. Wait a minute. Let's use F3 here. I am at 1095. So if I go all the way back here, I am at 1070. So that's only 25. So I need 7 more, takes me to 30. Oh look, I can do math after all. Alright. Sorry, this is kind of going slow. I'm fidgety when I'm out over the void like this. It's the kind of thing that does make a fella nervous. I should have just emptied out my inventory before I started doing this. That would have been the smart thing to do. Alright, enough slabbing. So let's do that. Start laying in this stuff. Okay, whoop, hello. Stop that. There we go. Alright. I don't like following. What can I say? It's one thing when you're in the middle of a relatively decent sized square of cobble, and you're not too concerned at that point. It's another thing when you're way the heck out here on a 1 block wide strip going, trying to build something. Where did the floor go? So, y'all will excuse my precautions here. I hope. Okay. 2, 3, 4. Alrighty, we're nearly there. Now, some of y'all are probably saying, what is this fella doing building a mob spawner in the dark? Yeah, okay. I see your point. That worked? That worked. Excellent. Actually, yep, got it back. Good. Let me take this out just a little bit further. And let me go wide here. Here we go. We got, I'm out of that stuff. Okay, well, we'll get some later. That's 3, 1, 2, 3. We'll make it 9 wide. Why am I making it 9 wide? It ain't a farm. What do I think I'm doing? Well, it's a farm. It's just not that kind of farm. But it's 2 a.m. and I think I'm playing Minecraft without thinking too hard. That's all. I'm allowed. It's all right. Okay. Now, let's see here. If I've got... There. That That seems like a decent floor level to me. I can hack up at stuff. So let's go ahead and do that. Time being, let's put a torch. Oh, hey, we got dynamic lighting. I hadn't noticed. Okay. And I need a way to get up there. So, I know this is not... Oh, well, that'll work. That'll do. Let's do this. Alright. You know, I tell you what. Y'all know what I'm up to. I'll be right back when it's done. That's probably the better way to handle this, isn't it? Well, they say you live and you learn, or you don't live long. I just had my first death here. And funny things, I got this. So check this out. Told me exactly what I was missing. And then it made kind of a little, I don't know, block with a head on it over here where I died. Yeah. Want to guess how I died? 3 guesses. First 2 don't count. Yeah, creeper. Creeper. And I also found something interesting about the new way things are for buildings. You can put slabs on their sides, and you can see here I abused the hell out of that, and I'm going to keep abusing the hell out of it. The only thing is I'm not 100... Whoop. Yeah, it's a little hard to control. It's not quite so clean and easy as microblocks. It's a little fussy. But having said that, it's still kind of cool. And you can still do kind of cool stuff with it. It doesn't show you where what you're going to put is going to leave things like microblocks does. And I'm not sure this is getting dark enough during the day with just the half slabs here. So I'm still trying to figure out how this all works. But yeah, creepers are bad, and having a creeper decide to blow a hole in it things while there's 4 or 5 skeletons all the way at the back ready to take pot shots at you as soon as the wall goes down, that is real bad. See, I died fast. Let's see if anything spawns over there. Well, I'm not going to stare at it. What else? Okay, I don't really have any need for that. Right click, drop from your inventory to destroy. Alright, good. So let's see, got a little rotten flesh, couple string, got a lot of bones. Thank you, creepers and skeletons. Got a couple gunpowder. That's very good. We can use that right here. Excellent. And with the bones, I already see, I was looking at this and I'm running too low on a lot of things. And I'm not even sure I got all, no, I know I don't have all the colors. But I figured there is a way around this. And the way around this is to just start manufacturing flowers kind of the hard way. And so to do, now I want 1 bowl in my inventory so I can refill the thingamajig. Yeah, that's going to do it. Okay, so got a pestle. And with a pestle we can take, I thought, how's it work? Oh? How do you work? Alright, let's do this the other way around. Oh, it needs the petals. It needs the petals. That's the problem I'm having. Okay, so let's do this. Give us a half dozen petals, lime petals. I'm going to save the other ones then. Alright, and that gives us 6 of them. And, man, I hope they don't all have to be the same color. That'd be kind of a pain in the butt. Let's do it though. No? Oh, right. Gotta turn the petals, gotta turn the flowers into petals There we go. Put it down. Get some bone meal. Get that in there. And ta-da, we got more floral fertilizer. And there. Okay. So now, oh, that was my pure daisy. There's another lime one. Whoops. And that was also one that I shouldn't have pulled up. Let's see here. Green, pink, cyan, orange, red, light blue. And I'm going to put the brown back in there. Okay, and you, whoops, nope. You can't put those side by side. They just don't work so well. What else? Blue, 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 blue. And let me pull the petals off of this one. And hopefully, yeah, alright. Here's the thing. There it is. Okay, so we got more yellow, and that's what I needed. And another white one. So yeah, this is going to work out just fine. You can turn 2 flowers basically into I don't know, 8 flowers-ish, maybe. There we go. Yellow's what we was missing. Okay, and magenta. That's the first magenta I think I've seen. Okay, now is that filling up? I don't think this is filling up, fellas. I think that during the day this is too light in here. So I guess that having the slabs on the ceiling and slabs on the walls is not really going to work in that regard. I suppose I could go in and I could put a cobble ceiling in there, I guess. See if that makes it. Let's give it a try. Worst thing that can happen is that it decides to come down on my head. Well, that's not true. The worst thing that could happen is that somehow the spawning has changed and all kinds of things spawn in and attempt to kill me immediately. But I don't think that's going to happen. You know, I'll be back with y'all in just a second here. Okay, good call. You can see over here in this corner how this is dark up near the ceiling, and over here it's not dark at all. So the slabs do not cut light the same way that the full blocks do, and that's useful to know. Sun's going down, so I'm going to fix all this up, and it's been a half hour, so I'm going to say farewell for now. And I'll be back with you with another episode. By then, should have the mob farm. I wish I had what it took for a grinder. All tuned up and running. And with the bone meal, and I can make more flowers. And with the mob drops, and the pumpkin seeds, I need to get that planted. I can start making fell pumpkins, get some blaze powder, start working on things. And get some real serious mana production flowers going, hopefully. And that'll mean that we can get the orchid up and running. And with the orchid up and running, maybe we can get some other stuff happening. So, hey, thanks for dropping in. Y'all take care. Tell all your friends. Cake's good for you.